leaders are starting to sprint. Herculean Prince led from on the outside, gathering. Shootout now starting to stride up 3 wide. Trusting will get the inside runners. The others have left the fence. Rangy Rangdu got skittled there, going for a run in the middle. And Pinker will need to pick up. Shootout raced up and hit the lead. Trusting went through on the inside, but it's Shootout in front with 200 to go. He raced away. Danley comes along the fence to second, but Shootout for Chris Waller's in front. And Shootout beat Danley, so it's a Waller Quinella. Back in third spot, Trusting from Rangy Rangdu. And then came in behind them Herculean Prince, Pinker. And then Gathering, and last in was Sacred Choice. Running around the turn, about 500 to run. And Wild and Proud in front. Manawanui strode up on the outside. And now he puts his head in front as they turn Manawanui. Berry went for home, beat off Wild and Proud. Then down the outside, Laserhawk, followed by Sedcom, Moment of Change. And then Machine starting to work home. Manawanui in front, Sedcom starting to reel him in. And as they run to the 150, Manawanui just in front, being joined by Sedcom. Laserhawk on the outside. Machine's going to come with a late rush. Sedcom fights back. Machine dives on the outside and wins it. Machine came from nowhere and got up to beat Sedcom. Third home Laserhawk, and then Ambidexter, followed by Manawanui. Then Darcy Be Good, Strike the Stars. In behind them next Ocean Park, and then Galar in Doona. Wild and Proud, well back behind them. Moment of Change, Dr. Doom, and last in was King Soul. But Cassidy said, catch me if you can, and steps in time, led by 2 on Ladies Angel, who's dragging up behind it and running on. And then came Red Tracer, King's Rose, and of course I Can's made up ground quickly. She's coming down the outside, steps in time in front. Of course I Can and King's Rose and Secret Admirer. It's of course I Can on the outside, Secret Admirer and King's Rose. Of course I Can. She's just in front. Secret Admirer going to it late. They hit it. Of course I Can has just won it from Secret Admirer and King's Rose. Then Jose, followed by Streamer, Albert and Park and Fox Star, followed by Bliss Street, Steps in Time, and then Red Tracer, Ladies Angel, followed by Do Re Mi, and last in was Tomboy. Getting to the business end now. 400 to go. Zarveed in front. Shootout and Rangy Rangdu straight up on the outside, and Managar starts to loom up as well. Rangy Rangdu put his head in front, but Managar's on the scene quickly on the outside. They're sprinted away from Shootout, and the others are headed by Niwad. It's Managar and Rangy Rangdu. Rangy Rangdu on the inside, and Managar. They're drifting right off the track here. Managar on the outside, and Rangy Rangdu. There's absolutely nothing in it. Managar might have his head in front. Rangy Rangdu kick back. I think Managar might have just won. Managar from Rangy Rangdu and Shootout, then Southern Speed, followed by Wall Street, then Elo, and then Niwat, Trusting, Scarlet Lady, followed by Hawk Island, Zarveek, Tullamore, and last in was Scenic Shot. $600 out in the Guineas. Dr. Doom, the leader from Merlin Mustang. Darcy Be Good is third. Rock and Pop rushed up on the outside. Laserhawk back on the fence. Strike the Stars about to commence its run. Ocean Park up on the outside, and Silent Achiever has worked up to be about midfield, coming to the outside. Into the straight, the leader is Dr. Doom. It's in front of Rock and Pop and Ocean Park coming down the outside, and Silent Achiever and Laserhawk got the inside run. Laserhawk broke through. Ocean Park and Silent Achiever are coming after after it down the outside, and in the middle Ambidexter. It's Laserhawk in front from Ocean Park and Silent Achiever as they draw to the line. Laserhawk for Gay has won it from Ocean Park and Silent Achiever. Then Ambidexter followed by Sedcom. Further back behind them next we had Hoy Lonnie, followed by Rock and Pop, and then in behind them next Strike the Stars, Merlin Mustang, Darcy Be Good, Dr. Doom, and then Galar, Induna, Saybridge, Proliferate, Big Time, highly recommended, and last in was Sangster. As they come up towards the 650 metre mark, followed well back by Jade Marauder at Narcissus as last. It's Stitzerland on the inside, just in front. Led narrowly from Faustus outside of it. Ashakan made a line of three. Piero box seat behind them, looking for run. Then no looking back, and Raceway about to hook to the outside. Then later Gator and Doubtfully, and Samariti coming down the outside. She's still got about 4 or 5 to make up, but Stitzerland straight away. Piero's chasing it down along the inside, and then Raceway followed by Ashakan. Samariti's making ground late. It's Piero coming after Stitzerland. Piero drove through, took the lead in the slipper. Gay told us months ago, and Piero won it from Stitzerland and Samariti. Then Doubtfully and Dreyfontaine, a great run, followed by Amarino. Then Raceway, Cavalry Rose, Faustus, followed in behind them by Ashakan. Then Epilep, no looking back. Jade Marauder, well back was Shelford, later Gator, and Narcissus, if I haven't already called it, finished at the tail of the field. They start the sprint at the 600. Fumicino in front. Manigar only a head away. Precedence hard ridden behind them. And then Southern Speed, American given a tap with a whip. Followed by Drunken Sailor. Then Hawk Island, Knee-What as they turn, and Manigar strode up and hit the lead. It raced away from Fumicino. Then came Precedence, who's coming out after Manigar. American trying to get between runners, but Manigar's off and gone at the 200. He's about 3 lengths in front. Drunken Sailor ran to second. Then American, who's plugging on, followed further back by Southern Speed, but Manigar hasn't moved. He turned him around. Manigar races away, and Manigar beat American. Drunken Sailor third. Then Knee-What, followed in behind them by Southern Speed. Then Precedence, Hawk Island, Fumicino, and Scarlet Lady was tailed off. Nicolette now clicked Machine up, and she strode even further ahead. Coming to the 600, she raced away. She's 3 or 4 lengths in front. She goes to Rio second, Streamer third, and then came Aliana Till, Plum Nye, and Pedronate back last of all, but into the straight Machine, who's looking for 3 Group 1s in a row. She's about 6 lengths in front as she goes to Rio. Streamer back in third spot, then Aliana Till, but Machine's well clear as they draw to the 200. She's in a different postcode to the rest. She's about 3 lengths on Streamer, who's trying to close in late, but Machine is well clear. She's starting to put in a few short ones, but she's got a big enough break. Oh, he sits up late. Streamer's diving, but Machine just got there. Wins it by about a long neck on Streamer, who challenged late. Aliana Till third. Then came Nye, followed in behind them by Plum Pedronate, and last in she goes to Rio. Coming for home in the leader, King Mufasa, just led from Monton going up on the rail. Niagara given a cup with the whip on the outside. Love Conquers All, probes for a run in the centre. And Rangi Rangdu's about to join in on the outside. King Mufasa led at the 300. Rangi Rangdu sprints up on the outside. And these two go toe-to-toe. King Mufasa and Rangi Rangdu. Sincero and Secret Admirer starting to run on lake with kindled interest. Metal Bender along the rail. King Mufasa, Metal Bender grabbed them and won it, I think. Rekindled Interest jumped out of the ground late. It's either Metal Bender or Rekindled Interest who put a big lunge on the line. Photo for the others. We've got King Mufasa with Secret Admirer and Rangi Rangdu. Then Monton, followed by Love Conquers All, Hugel, then Happy Zero, Centennial Park, Albert the Fat, and then Sincero. Niagara dropped out of it, followed by Dan Lee, he's remarkable, and Rock Classic was last in. It's a photo. Metal Bender's the winner. Metal Bender has won it. Red Tracer just the leader as they approach the 600 from King's Rose. Yosei next, more Joyous is fourth, followed by Miss Keepsake and Hurdle Myrtle. It's about to edge up a little bit wide. Cabernet looking for a run in the centre. And then further back, Sky Rush, of course, I Can, and Lights of Heaven sticking to the fence. Red Tracer is the leader as they turn for home. In advance of King's Rose, and then More Joyous starting to come down the outside with a strong run. He turns her loose now, More Joyous. She rushes up and hits the lead. Took over from King's Rose and then Red Tracer. Miss Keepsake and Hurdle Myrtle are running races, but More Joyous strides away at the 100. She's too good for them, and More Joyous comes down to win it. Miss Keepsake second, King's Rose third. Then Hurdle Myrtle, followed by Cabernet, Lights of Heaven, Red Tracer, Yosei, and last in was Sky Rush. Sangster leads them up as they head for home in the Australian Derby. A length and a half on Satirical Boy. Strike the Stars gets off the fence. And then in behind them next we've got Laser Hawk, who looks to be labouring a little. He's trying to pick up the bit now. It's Sangster in front from Satirical Boy. Now Laser Hawk getting his mind on the job. Strike the Stars coming through in the centre. Ethiopia's right down the outside. Polish Knight got the inside run. Polish Knight took the lead. Ethiopia's challenging out wide. Polish Knight and Ethiopia, they go to the line. Ethiopia won the Derby. Ethiopia beat Polish Knight and Laser Hawk. Then came Strike the Stars, followed by Rekindled Alliance, and then Silent Achiever, followed by Satirical Boy on every level, and then came Hoyloni, followed by Darcy Be Good, Sangster, and Saybridge finished last of all. As they approach the home turn, Rain Affair led for home by a length and a half. Fox Wedge and Neeson do the chasing with Halle Bellwell on the rail. And then Master Design pulled to the outside and Verena misses last. Up the rise he nurses Rain Affair. Fox Wedge now called on by Nash, still a length and a half away. Neeson sticking to his guns on the outside. Halliwell Bell's trying to push off the fence. It's Rain Affair in front. Halliwell Bell comes off the rail. Master Design coming with a late run. Rain Affair's digging in. He finds plenty. Master Design lunged on the outside. It's very close. Master Design put a big lunge in right on the post, and it's between he and Rain Affair and Halliwell Bell. And then came Neeson and Verena Miss, and Fox Wedge dropped out of it and finished at the tail of the field. Limes as they approach the home turn. 500 to go and Raceway is the leader. Thatcher outside of it second, Asher Can third. Then Piero and Faustus All Too Hard about to come to the outside. He's still about 6 away and Raceway sprinted away up the rise. He's 2.5 in front in advance of Tatra. Now Piero's coming fast down the outside and All Too Hard is running on as well in lines, but Piero, this little bulldog, raced up and hit the lead. The unbeaten Colt's in front. He's out in advance of All Too Hard and Piero does it again. Piero beat All Too Hard. Back in third spot line from Raceway, Faustus and then Asher Can. At last in was Tatra. they approach the home turn. Rangy Rangdu went up to Eyeball Niagara. They're in front of Fast Clip, about to come to the outside. Then All Legal, More Joyous is tracking the leaders. Nash Peels are into the clear. Jose went right along the fence, pinched the lead, and it's Jose taking over along the inside. Fast Clip and More Joyous and Rangy Rangdu All Legal, and then came Shootout, but More Joyous sprinted up in the middle. She grabbed Fast Clip and Jose. Shootout's running on. It's More Joyous in the middle of the track. She's in front in this mighty mare. More Joyous goes on to win it from Shootout. Jose's in a photo for third with Happy Trails and Sincero. Then in behind them, Fast Clip, followed by Absolutely, and then Secret Admirer. Then Albert the Fat, followed further back by Rangy Rangdu, Monton, Centennial Park. Then He's Remarkable. Danley's a long way back with Wall Street, Happy Zero, Hurdle Myrtle, and Niagara has pulled up a long last. .600 out. He's trying to quicken up on the leader. It's Thy in front. Aliana Till trying to creep up on the outside to get closer. These leaders have sprinted. Streamer giving them a bit of a start as they turn. Full of Spirit is third. Streamer starts to stride through in the middle, but she gives the leaders about 4 or 5 into the straight. It's Thy and Aliana Till. They're fighting it out. 3 on Full of Spirit. Now Bowman turns the burners on Streamer. Can she pick up the ground? It's Aliana Till and Thy. They're in front of Streamer, who's starting to mow them down. It's Aliana Till and Thy. Streamer gradually getting on terms on the outside. Favourite levels up, hits the lead, and Streamer gets home and beat Aliana Till and Thy. Followed by Full of Spirit, and then Colorist Lightens, Rock Robster, and Suzanne's a long last. Zaratone took off coming up to the 600. It's about 3 or 4 in front of News Alert and Title, and then Nobby Snip. Mick Mac on the outside from Satin Shoes. Temple of Booms in the middle, followed by Thank God You're Here. Bell Sprinter buried away back on the fence, and then Elite Falls, Winter King, Ladies Angel, Border Rebel, and Hot Schnitzel last. Zaratone the leader as they run to the 250. Title and News Alert, and next Nobby Snip and Temple of Boom is getting a run in the centre and starting to run on strongly as they run to the 200. Temple of Boom moved out after Zaratone. Nobby Snip getting through in the middle, and then came Title on the inside, but it's Temple of Boom. Temple of Boom won it from Nobby Snip. And it's a photo for third, Ladies Angel or Title and Mick Mac, followed by Thank God You're Here. And then News Alert, Zaratone, Bell Sprinter, followed by Satin Shoes, Elite Falls, Winter King, Border Rebel and Hot Schnitzel at the back of the field. They run to the home turn, they're bunched right up, and Secret Admirer in the centre. More Joyous under a hold as they come up the rise. Led from Rekindled Interest, Speediness on the fence, but More Joyous went into another gear. She exploded away from Rekindled Interest. Then Speediness, Managar, Rangy Rangdu down the outside, but over the last 200 metres, More Joyous is clear. She's in front. Oh, we should never have doubted her. More Joyous is going down to the post to win the Queen Elizabeth in a canter. Managar second, Secret Admirer third. And then we've got Rangy Rangdu, Rekindled Interest, Americane, Jimmy Shoe, and Speediness knocked up the finish last. coming into the straight, and Once Were Wild strode up and hit the lead from Solid Billing. There's not a lot between them. A nudge one was next. Knee-Watt coming down the outside with his run. A nudge one coming through in the centre, and Efficient's also making some ground as well. Once Were Wild in front of the 200. Knee-Watt on the outside. Efficient getting up on the inside, and Nudgewood's in the thick of things as well. Knee-Watt on the outside moved up and hit the lead. Efficiency's danger on the inside. Efficient and Knee-Watt, but Knee-Watt won the cut. Beat Efficient and Once Were Wild. Then next to Nix, followed in behind them by Peal of Bells, and then a nudge one and Precedence Older Than Time, Planet Purple, Hawk Island, Solid Billing, Drunken Sailor, then a long gap Al Serena, Stand Again, followed by Hanks. They turn for home, and Rain Affair's got a big break up the rise. 3 or 4 lengths in front of Atlantic Jewel, setting it after it now. Then Happy Zero, Albert the Fat, and Of Course I Can. Rain Affair in front. He's had to go for the whip on Atlantic Jewel. She's starting to come after Rain Affair, and then came Happy Zero. Atlantic Jewel moving up to Rain Affair. She's got a head in front. She's about a half a length on Rain Affair. Not much in the tank, but she'll get home. Atlantic Jewel beat Rain Affair. Of Course I Can and Albert the Fat in a photo for third. And then we've got Happy Zero and last in Centennial Park. As they near the home turn with 500 to run. Into the straight they come here, and Tatra led from Piero. Raceway's under the stick already. Flying Schnitzel going up near the inside. Wider out on the track. Strength and Dear Demi are running on Limes is also with that group, but now Piero strides up on the outside, gets the better of Tatra and races away, accelerated strongly. Then Dear Demi, but it's Piero going for the Triple Crown. He's got it. He's going to join an elite group and remain undefeated, and Piero goes down to beat Dear Demi. Tatra got third, then Flying Schnitzel, followed by Rowie. Further back was Limes, and then came Strength and Trophies, and Raceway came in a long last.